The Midnight Walk is a short puzzle horror game built around a simple idea. Walk through a dark, ruined place, light by light. The story follows a character called the Burnt One, a creature raised from the dead and slowly stitched back together, body, mind, and purpose. Across a landscape where night never ends. You don't get told much at first. The game lets you figure it out through play, and that's part of what makes it work. It has a stop-motion visual style that brings everything to life in a strange, eerie way, like something out of an old animated film. It's not trying to impress with big mechanics or fast action. Instead, it focuses on atmosphere, story, and mood. And it's surprisingly good at all three. The game lasts about 7 to 8 hours. You play with a few simple tools: lighting candles with matches, hiding from monsters, listening to sound cues, and using wardrobes as both cover and teleport points. These ideas repeat, but the game keeps adjusting how they work. It teaches you something, then tweaks it just enough to stay interesting. There are puzzles, but they're more about observation than challenge. A lot of time is spent just moving through the world and watching how it changes. That works mostly. The stealth parts aren't great. Running from monsters can feel clumsy, but the checkpoints are forgiving and don't slow you down too much. The heart of the story kicks in when you meet Potboy, a small, fire-carrying creature who becomes your companion. At first, he's scared of you. Eventually, he trusts you. And once that bond forms, it matters. He helps you light the path forward. You protect him from what hunts in the dark, and the game's emotional core is really about that quiet relationship. You guide him, but you also depend on him. That connection gives weight to everything that follows, and the game doesn't hit quite the same without it. Characters you meet along the way, like the two-headed soothsayers, the tired soulfisher, or Housey the Walking House, aren't there to explain things. They speak like people who already live in this place. You learn by watching, listening, and paying attention to the details. The story builds through conversations, items, and audio logs. It doesn't tell you who's talking. You have to guess and slowly put the pieces together. Visually, it's one of the most striking games I've played in a long time. Everything is hand-built, scanned from real clay and materials. There's a weight to it. Scenes are clearly staged, sometimes at the cost of movement or camera freedom. But the results are worth it. Every frame feels planned. There's a slow, dreamlike quality to how things unfold, and it adds to the effect. If you play in VR, I imagine it's even stronger. The Midnight Walk isn't deep mechanically, and not all of its segments work. Some stealth sections drag. One story segment misses its mark. But that didn't stop the game from staying with me. The connection with Potboy, the quiet grief that hangs over every place you visit, and the way the game trusts you to figure things out. It all left a mark. This is a game about lighting small fires in a broken place. It's sad, but not hopeless. I'll remember the final scenes. I'll remember the music, and I'll remember that feeling of watching Potboy look back at me, making sure I was still there. For more, check out our reviews of the Doom: The Dark Ages or Revenge of the Savage Planet. Thanks for watching.